over 50 years, he's directed Hollywood's greatest actors in epic motion pictures. The American Film Institute salutes Sir David Lean, Saturday.
I'm Doug Moore, and coming up with the news at 11 tonight, time is running out for filing your 1989 taxes, and we're going to show you how South Bay residents are doing in meeting that deadline. And a look back at the Loma Prieta earthquake as it marks its 6th-month anniversary. Also, Nelson Mandela makes a speech in England as after being freed from South Africa, and he makes the speech at a rock concert. We're going to tell you why and what he had to say. It's all coming up on the news at 11, right here on the San Jose News Channel. We'll see you then.
You can build it, you can fix it, you can do it if you try. If you think it at Home Depot, the limit is the sky.
At Home Depot, low prices are just the beginning. Home Depot proudly features Celotex roofing material. Celotex asphalt-coated fiberglass shingles assure quality with a 20-year guarantee.
When you're with us at Home Depot, you'll feel right at home.
Every major city has its share of urban problems. Ours is no exception. We have graffiti and smog, a little crime, and of course, a morning rush hour. All natural Foster Farms chicken, delivered fresh daily from downtown Livingston.
A Current Affair, weeknights at 7 on KNTV, Channel 11. Previously on Capitol News.
Redmond Dunn and McKenna, she's joining us.
It's my first day. I'm afraid Redmond got stuck babysitting.
That's a switch?
Edison King told me there might be a slot opening up on National. Get something straight, Edison. Metro's not your farm club.
It was a casual and preliminary discussion, Clay.
If you have any casual and preliminary discussions with one of my reporters about transferring departments, try to do it with me in the room. We're history in 7 minutes. Let's race it. Your byline, is it Ann with an E or not?
It's with an E.
Rumor is these are all over town. Not bad for a first day on the job.
Thanks for everything.
Glad you're here.
Hey, woman has more baggage than Napoleon's army.
Did you get moved into a new place yet?
If Redmond doesn't quit helping, it'll be one more load after work. I don't know where all that stuff came from.
It came from not throwing anything away, from being a pack rat. Like she still has a ballerina dress from 6th grade, this little pink number with frills.
Thank you, Redmond.
Been a shooting on 12th Street.
Oh, man, that place has turned into a combat zone.
2 injured, one's a cop. They took them both to Northeast Hospital.
We'll call you.
How old do you think I'll be before you and Duncan get that methadone clinic fee set? It's coming, Clay. We'll have it in today. Morning, Allison.
Clay, Redmond, Ann, can I get your signatures here?
What is it?
For the Cathcart Prize, I'm submitting our strike team's coverage of the Moncton resignation.
I think I'll pass that, isn't it?
Oh, I now recall you have some arcane reluctance in this area.
I just don't submit for prizes. Nothing against people who do.
Just another endearing idiosyncracy. Does this also mean you won't be attending the congratulatory dinner I've scheduled tonight for the reporting team?
Already booked.
Ann?
Sure.
7 o'clock, Mason's.
How about the more you get to know him, the stranger he gets award? You might want to submit for that.
Brad. Wait, he's right here. Mister.
Missed who, Feinberg?
Stephanie Sellers.
She leave a message?
Says she's gonna drop by around lunch. Clay, how do you know Stephanie Sellers?
We went to high school together.
Man. What, you don't think she's the best-looking newscaster on TV?
Guess she is.
Clay, I gotta tell you, ever since your divorce became final, the women have been coming after you left and right.
Take a note.
Go.
Feinberg hasn't got enough to do.
You got the number after, give me a call.
Capital News. Brought to you by Nissan. Building cars for people who want more than just a means of getting from here to there. Nissan. Built for the human race.
If you're thinking about buying a Camry or an Accord, think about this. The Nissan Stanza has a more powerful standard engine. It's got more standard features inside and out, and it costs just $11,650. The 1990 Nissan Stanza. Either we're overachievers or they're overpriced. Take the Nissan Stanza challenge. Test drive a Stanza. If you still buy a Camry or an Accord, we'll give you $100. Look at that car.
My headaches are full-grown, adult-sized bangaroos. So I bang them back with Bear. It's strong. It's not an aspirin substitute. It's made for adults. Just like you and me.
For adult-sized pain, Bayer, the wonder drug that works wonders.
Like a regular phone, I just pushed the numbers? It's not rocket science, Vinny. You're talking to a man whose 6-year-old figured out his VCR before he did.
I just hit send, and that sends the call out.
Hello?
It's me, hon.
I'm busy, Vinny.
You know where I'm calling you from? Ron Kerbis's car. Ron's one of my reporters.
Vinny, I'm busy. What do you want?
I'll tell you, hon. I'll speak with you later, okay? I'll talk to you later on.
Bye.
The missus, no sense of drama.
That's 75% of your calls, though, Vinny.
Is that right?
Whole images. The wife and kids. Little things that are really the big things.
Amen to that, huh? And what's the set you bet?
500 installed, maybe 60 months for the calls, which is a big nut, but 3 months later, you're wondering how you'll live without it.
I am too tight with the buck, you know it, Ron? How to expand my horizons.
Wait, who are you? Sir. No, I certainly am going to pursue it. I'd just like to call you back.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks, whoever you are.
Okay.
Yeah. Find some interesting stuff.
Well, maybe later on you can look it
Here they are.
Goody.
Come.
Hey, Edison, listen to this. You know Ned Barber, the big political contributor?
Owns shopping centers, always putting his foot in his mouth.
Apparently, he's up for an ambassadorship. I just got a blind tip.
Might be worth looking into.
That's Alan Rossiter's beat. Should I bring him in?
You think that's appropriate? Jojo.
Oh, good morning, Bob.
I once heard you say the readers are our best critics.
I must be giving a speech.
So this is a reader speaking now.
Forget you, the publisher.
I am getting a bit tired of Miles Plato's daily ragging on John Charles Dodd's breakup with his most recent bimbo.
It's a gossip column. Did he get something wrong?
It's just getting a bit much. Has Miles got some book deal with a girlfriend? Is that why he's running it so hard?
If he had a book deal, I'd know about it. That's policy.
Well, just on my mind.
The door's always open.
Thanks.
Stock transactions, 1987.
That's as far back as the file goes?
That was Mr. Kerbis's first year with the paper.
I didn't mean to take over your office, Polly Ann.
May I ask what you're looking for?
Just being a busybody.
Well, I hope there's no problem. Mr. Kerbis always turns in such nicely itemized expense reports.
You know, Ann, guys that I admired just didn't submit for prizes.
Well, did they ever tell you why?
Well, it can turn around the way you work, you know, how you look at a story, even what kind of stories you do. You start thinking, gee, will this one get me a Cathcart? You know, maybe this one will get me a Pulitzer.
Well, you know, I've submitted for prizes my whole professional life. I mean, I got noticed for my job here because I won one. What, does that mean I'm screwed up?
Yo, Bobby.
Who's that?
Name's Bobby Russell, Internal Affairs. You ought to get to know him.
Yeah? What does that mean?
Something stinks about this case.
Okay, now listen up, people.
Several hours ago, Detective Charles Ferranto received a bullet wound in his upper right bicep while making an arrest in the 1600 block of DeCourcy Street Northeast. Despite his injury, however, Detective Ferranto, a 16-year veteran of the force, was able to draw his weapon and return fire. Detective Ferranto's assailant, Lamont Thomas, was shot twice in the abdomen and is being transferred to Weatherly Hospital.
Eddie, how you doing? Hey, they put you on days, huh?
Yeah, my wife's happy again. Hey, thanks for the wedding announcement in the paper.
That was nothing.
Get them all down.
I love the way I get to be the recording secretary.
The Mayor's Committee related to action 1985. His contributions to the organization.
Is this the guy?
Yeah, that's him.
Groups in the 1st and 5th wards.
If the handcuffs get too tight, holler.
Ferranto just did me. Wasn't my fault the deal went bad. He just did me.
Maybe you shouldn't have shot him.
In the arm, after he told me to, man. I'm no street thief. I'm the guy snitching, and he just did me.
Don, what are you doing? You're going my way, aren't you? Mind if I tag along? Crazy.
For a limited time, the omelet will not be confined to stuffy breakfast settings. Introducing the Western Omelet McMuffin. McDonald's has liberated the omelet, so it's free to go where you go with diced ham, chopped onions, fresh green peppers, and a slice of cheese, all folded inside a toasted English muffin. It's in the streets, it's in cars, and on the job. The new Western Omelet McMuffin, a delicious taste of liberation that will soon be a memory.
Thanks to Ford's dedication to quality, there's been continuous improvement in Ford Tempo. And thanks to Ford's dedication to value,
You made reservations, right?
you'll find that Tempo is priced $1,000 less than Chevy Corsica.
Thanks. Keep the change.
Proving once again, you don't have to be well-to-do to do it well.
Now get 6.9.
Discover cleaning so advanced, it's engineered to perform like it never has before. New Triple Action All. So highly engineered, stain-fighting enzymes power out stains. Color-safe bleach inspires white. Brighteners excite colors to new heights. Far beyond simply clean. Today there is new Triple Action All, engineered for a new all clean like you've never seen.
Sometimes things that look alike are really very different. Both these little mousies have sandwiches that look alike, but Jan's tastes much better because it's got Kraft singles made from 5 ounces of milk per slice. Fred's sandwich has imitation cheese slices. They're made from mostly oil and water. So remember, just because things look alike doesn't mean they are. Kraft singles. Milk makes them better.
Everyone's wrapped up in Twin Peaks.
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day?
Laura was a wild girl.
Did Laura ever talk about my father?
Twin Peaks on Thursday. Everyone will be there.
Wait, Mr. Thomas, keep talking if it makes you feel better.
I told you Ferranto set me up, man. I was his snitch. I fingered 3 dealers for him, and they're still walking around. Once he knew I had him figured for being in on the take, that was a death sentence for me.
Hey, paramedic, how about taking that IV drip and sticking in his yapper?
Just have to get his history. Hey, it's okay. We're almost there.
At an AM/FM radio in here, we at least got a ball game.
How long did you work for Ferranto?
3 years.
Paid informant? On the books?
On the books, off the books, 3 years.
No bull, Lamont?
Look, man, Diane ain't lying. I told you he set me up, okay?
He goes right to OR. See the uniform at the door.
Yeah, okay.
Dr. Stafford, report to ER. Dr. Stafford.
Wait a minute. Done?
Gee, everybody says I look like him.
Well, I guess I'm in for a lot of sit-downs with you people for the next little while, huh?
We're grateful you're taking the time to see us.
I just want to say I consider this a great honor. After all, an ambassadorship isn't the kind of thing that comes up and bites you in the behind. Am I right?
Mr. Barber, are you aware you've acquired a reputation for saying the wrong thing at the wrong time? Do you think that could affect the chances of your confirmation?
Look, I build shopping centers. I'm not a career diplomat. I'm a plain talker. I guess that's why the president wants me.
Several weeks ago, the papers carried a comment you made to Foreign Minister Agnelli about his wife's figure.
That was a compliment. I mean, you wouldn't be offended if I complimented you on your figure, would you, Miss Swan?
You said you'd like to propose her chest as a national park, like Yosemite.
Actually, it was Yellowstone.
I'd be interested in Mr. Agnelli's reaction.
The man was flattered. You gotta understand, those people do not get embarrassed about body parts like we do.
And you said you didn't like their national food.
Oh, don't like those noodles. See, everybody's got their own